The Perfect Gift, written and read by Nigel MacLennan. The perfect gift is dedicated to everyone who has not yet found it, to those whose lives would be profoundly changed by it, to those who don't even know of its existence, and to those who know of its existence and yet actively resist it to their detriment. The Perfect Gift. Chapter 1. The Invitation. Why do they want to see me? Thought a concerned apprentice of life to herself. Perhaps my coming of age has something to do with it. They said that everyone at my age receives this honour. What honour? Receive? It feels more like an ordeal than a gift. And who are they? Her concerns continued. Sitting together, the custodians of the perfect gift speculated out loud about which option their latest apprentice would choose. Passing time drew their idle speculation closer to the point of resolution. "It's time," asserted the chair. The chair of custodians was the youngest chair of custodians ever elected. An honour indeed, since he had only received the perfect gift himself 2 years previously. He asked, "Has she arrived yet?" "Yes, she has just arrived," replied the senior custodian, "but she's very nervous." In his official capacity, the chair of custodians commanded, "Please ask the apprentice of life to come in." And with the memories of how unjustifiably nervous he had been still fresh in his mind, the chair of custodians continued in a more informal capacity. "Senior custodian, introduce yourself to her. Put her at ease. Tell her about the wonderful choice that awaits her, and could you also sit with her throughout the proceedings and give her any guidance that you think she might need." "Hello, apprentice of life. I am the senior custodian." "Hi, senior custodian. Why do you call me apprentice of life? Why do you use that strange title instead of your name?" replied the apprentice, with a friendly tone at first, and then a touch of concerned curiosity. "You are as intelligent as I thought you would be. Here you are, about to take the biggest decision of your life, and your first thought is to learn." "What do you mean, I'm about to take the biggest decision of my life? How do you know whether I'm intelligent or not?" quizzed the apprentice with a much higher pitched and defensive tone. "What you are about to receive is the perfect gift for you. You are going to be given several choices that I too made a few years ago. You have nothing to fear. In fact, you have every reason to celebrate. Not every society gives its young the opportunity to have the perfect gift at such a young age. At the end of this meeting, you will be very pleased at what you have been offered. Nothing but good will come from this meeting. Are you willing to trust me to help you through?" "Yes," replied the apprentice hesitantly with a question in her voice. The senior custodian opened the door, and they walked into the room. "Apprentice of life, here are the people who are going to give you the perfect gift," announced the senior custodian. "Please sit here with me." The apprentice did as she was asked, but was still concerned. "Why have you asked me here?" she said. "To give you a gift, the perfect gift," said the chair of custodian in a tone of wisdom and kindness. "To give you the best opportunity that any human being can ever have." The apprentice asked, "Why only me?" "You are now at the age where the perfect gift is rightfully yours," answered the chair of custodians. "Everyone at your age receives the choices that you are about to receive." "Why have I not been told about this before? Why have my friends who are slightly older not told me about this?" "Yes, you are right. Your friends have had the choice of the perfect gift, and we are pleased to hear that they have not told you about it. They have kept their oath of secrecy. Your friends are honourable, and you should consider yourself very fortunate to have such trustworthy friends." The chair of custodians had become a master of tact and diplomacy at an age when most young men are still battling with their aggressive urges. "Honourable friends, very fortunate," echoed the other custodians. "You too will be asked to swear an oath of secrecy at the end of your choice, and that oath will be a condition of you receiving your perfect gift. Do you want to continue?" The chair of custodians was letting the apprentice of life know that she had control, that she could leave if she wanted to. "Yes, and thank you. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity, but what is the... It's our pleasure to serve, said the Chair of Custodians, interrupting a question that he knew could wait. You are about to make your own life, make your own career, and probably make your own family, eventually. You are here today to choose what assistance, what gift you would like us to give you in helping you to make your own life, said the Chair of Custodians. All of the custodians noticed the tension visibly leave the Apprentice of Life. She now knew that she was in good hands, and knew that those who only a few minutes ago had seemed so distant, official, and intimidating were none of these things. Chapter 2. The Choice. There are many things we could do to help you, began the Chair of Custodians. You could have assistance with the purchase of material things, a home or transport. You could have assistance with your career in the form of more education or in the form of us giving you introductions to people who can help your career. You can even have assistance with your hobbies in the form of equipment or training contracts. Or you can have the perfect gift. The Chair of Custodians left a dramatic pause. You must make your choice by this time tomorrow. Once you have decided, we will do everything required to give you what you have chosen. Thank you so much, replied the now composed and grateful apprentice. I think I'm going to need some help. Can you tell me more about what each option involves? What are the rules? You can choose only one thing. The financial value of each choice is identical. You will have started doing or having what you have chosen within 1 month, explained the Chair of Custodians. And finally, you can discuss this with no one, not your friends, not your family, no one. If you breach this condition, the offer of the choice will be withdrawn. This is your choice, and it must not be influenced by anyone else. Do you agree to the terms? Yes, well, I understand or can figure out each of the options, except for the perfect gift. What is this perfect gift? Asked the apprentice with genuine concern and curiosity. I couldn't possibly choose a gift when you don't know what it is, interrupted the Chair of Custodians to reassure the apprentice that the custodians understood her position. She nodded. The perfect gift will give you everything you need, either directly or indirectly. The apprentice was getting impatient at not getting a straight answer. What is it? How can I choose? She stopped suddenly when she felt her hand being squeezed under the table by the senior custodian. It had the desired calming and reassuring effect. You would like me to explain what it is, wouldn't you? Everyone here has chosen the perfect gift. The happiest and most successful people in all societies have all chosen the perfect gift. Some of them know that they have chosen it, but most do not. We cannot explain it to you easily or quickly, because it is not easy to accept just how much it will do for you. Your senior custodian told me that she thought I was intelligent. I could understand it, said the apprentice, trying another tack. You are indeed intelligent. Your records confirm that. But accepting the perfect gift and using it successfully is made more difficult by the presence of intelligence. Each of us argued and resisted the perfect gift for many days before we accepted it. When we stopped resisting and started accepting, it gave us everything, absolutely everything each of us wanted. The Chair of Custodians paused to give the apprentice time to reflect. If I was to tell you what the perfect gift is, you would probably behave as we did, and you would resist the perfect gift before you had even chosen it. You would not choose it, but this I promise you. The perfect gift is called that for very good reasons. It will give you everything you want. Everything. Another pause was required. Despite being told exactly what you have just been told, most people choose something other than the perfect gift. Most people forget that they even had the choice of the perfect gift. More than this, I cannot tell you. You must choose what gift you would like us to give you. It must be your choice and yours alone. The Chair of Custodians began to conclude his duties. Will you meet us tomorrow at the same time to give us your decision? How do I decide? Uttered the apprentice, still thoughtful. Yes, thanks again for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Come with me, said the senior custodian, as she began to lead the apprentice to the door. The next day, the question on the lips of the custodians, as they waited for the apprentice to be led in by the senior custodian, was, "What will she choose?" "Have you made your decision, apprentice?" asked the chair of custodians. "Yes, I have. I think that I might be making a mistake. My head tells me to ask for help with material things, then I'll have some kind of security. But my heart tells me you have something very special in this thing you call the perfect gift. I will choose the perfect gift." "Congratulations!" every custodian in the room simultaneously and spontaneously enthused. When the noises of support quietened, the chair of custodians had a very serious duty to perform. "You have made the best choice, but I can tell that you fear that you have made the worst. My words of reassurance will count for nothing, so I will offer none. Now I must spring 2 conditions upon you. To be given the perfect gift, you must agree to become a custodian if you are asked, and you must be prepared to contribute to the funds that will be used to benefit future generations of apprentices of life. The amount of your contribution will be equivalent to the contribution you are about to receive." "What? Why didn't you tell me of these conditions before I made my choice?" quizzed the apprentice, becoming suspicious at the possibility of even more conditions and demands. "Your choice would have been influenced if you knew you would have to pay back what you were being given. It may even have been influenced by the possibility of status as a custodian, now that you know that we exist and what we do. But you made your decision without the interference of those factors," reassured the chair of custodians, despite his promise not to. "Do you accept that we could not tell you about the conditions before you made your choice?" "Yes, it seems reasonable." "Do you agree to the conditions?" "Yes, I do." "Thank you for giving us this honour of helping you," said the chair of custodians. "The senior custodian will now brief you on how you will receive the perfect gift." "It feels odd that you are thanking me," exclaimed the apprentice. "It is I who should be grateful." The apprentice and her guide moved out of the room, despite the apprentice's protest. "Okay," started the senior custodian. "Shall we do the briefing?" As the senior custodian conducted the briefing outside the room, the other custodians inside finalized their part in the program for the apprentice. After the briefing, the senior custodian again took the apprentice's hand, squeezed it, and said, "You have a wonderful journey ahead of you. Go home and rest. Empty your mind of all things before your first meeting."